An ex gratia payment is a payment made as a favor, where you don't have any legal obligation to make the payment, but you still feel in some way that you want to reward the person.
That simple explanation creates more questions than answers about why the country's two top cops were paid $2.5 million in ex gratia payments. This, even though they were strongly criticized by government and National Security Minister Jack Warner for their failure to bring the country's crime rate down. After a 2-year crime-fighting stint, the two will go their separate ways with a $375,000 Canadian parting gift. Attorney-at-law Gregory Delson says unless such a clause was written into their contracts, Commissioner Gibbs and Deputy Jack Ewatski were not guaranteed any such payment.
Ex gratia payments do not arise out of any guarantee at all. Normally, when you resign under a contract of employment, you are the person who is opting to breach the contract or to terminate it. So normally there are no benefits payable.
Another senior attorney who preferred to speak on condition of anonymity told CNC3 News the two Canadians would have had a strong case had they chosen to sue government, since it could have been argued that an environment was created where it was near impossible for them to perform their duties. Former chairman of the Police Service Commission, Senior Counsel Kenneth Lalla, was also not convinced that the two men resigned voluntarily.
There seemed to have been a compromise arrived at between the parties, the government realizing that they have no grounds whatsoever to terminate these contracts. And the police commissions, on the other hand, would have been unwilling to compromise their independence as police officers, to capitulate to the dictates of the executive.
In justifying the payments, government stated on Wednesday that it was in keeping with applicable industrial relations practice and the highest standards of governance. Senior Counsel Lalla says in many cases ex gratia payments are made to avoid litigation. Attorney-at-law Gregory Delson believes this should serve as a wake-up call that institutions must act in accordance with the Constitution. For CNC3, I'm Khamal Georges.